I've invited you around because I've made something very special. I've actually steamed curry, which isn't quite often done, and I've steamed it in one of these pudding basins. And you know, years and years ago, our mothers used to use to steam various things in it. But the reason why I did it was I wanted to put something out there that was really, really healthy and a really quick and easy method for people to come home and to be able to eat, but also to try and maintain all the nutrients in the food. So May, I really want you to taste this, and from a nutritionist point of view, I want you to tell me what you feel and think about it, and all the vegetables I've used. And Lucie, you've been a doctor. I'd love your thinking on, you know, what you think and how you feel about it, and what benefits people will get using this method, but also because curry is the nation's favourite, and we all know that a lot of restaurants, some restaurants don't actually, you know, do very much healthy curry. This is something that people can do at home and be able to enjoy and not feel like, you know, they're eating hundreds and hundreds of calories. So I think you should taste. And I'm really excited, but also nervous at the same time, because you two really do know your stuff. And I haven't obviously told you anything about the curry itself in terms of, you know, what's in it. So May, I'd like you to taste it, but also like to see, for you to tell me what you see, because I've actually left this al dente as well, which is another word not used in the Indian vocabulary or Indian repertoire of cooking. So anyway, I'll stop talking and you taste.
Oh wow.
That's fantastic. All the flavours are so clear.
That is fabulous.
It's like a clean taste, isn't it?
And definitely al dente in a good way.
Perfectly al dente.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just
so
fantastic.
that I did, May, because I wanted to really maintain the nutrients in all the vegetables, because, you know, we do cook our vegetables for an awful long period. And I use this instead of a slow cooker because it's obviously this is put in water and it's steamed. So from your point of view, does it hold a far better nutritional value when you do that?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. One of the things I love about this is that you have cooked everything in one bowl.
Yeah.
So all the flavours are certainly retained, but also all the health benefits. So if anything's trying to escape, well, it can't. It's all in this bowl. The combination of vegetables that you've used are incredible. So you've got some starchy vegetables, you've got some chickpeas I can see there, so you've got protein and fibre, along with all the green vegetables, and you've also got the edamame beans. So those, along with the chickpeas, are providing some really great protein. So it's, you know, this is a complete meal in a bowl.
I'm really excited.
That really is very, very flavoursome. And if you sort of talk about curries, healthy isn't really the first word that springs to mind.
Yeah.
But I would say that this is actually incredibly healthy because of the vegetables you've got in there, and the fibre and the protein, and also the way you've cooked it. So it's that long, slow, gentle cooking rather than the fierce, harsh cooking with high heat that we see so often with Indian cookery. And that's a healthier way of cooking. So
and the fact
it ticks all the boxes. It's
and
fantastic.
You can taste the flavour, Lucie. So you know that, because a lot of people think that, you know, you can't get, you know, Indian food to taste great unless you know, cook it for a long period, but actually they're wrong. And you know, this technique's not really been used before, and it's something that I've been trying to work on for a long time, and I'm so pleased you enjoy it. But Lucie, from your point of view, with everyone that comes into your surgery, and particularly with diabetes, is this something that you would recommend for someone who's diabetic or any other illnesses?
Well, we discussed earlier that you've substituted what you usually maybe use potato, you've used chickpeas, which is excellent from a diabetic perspective, and people who are watching their carbohydrate load, and this is obviously a much lower glycemic index, which I think most people are familiar with that term now. So it's exciting from that point of view, but also it's really struck me as a busy mother of three as well as being a GP that there's a lot of people that will be able to recreate this. It's something that you can do yourself.
Yeah, and actually I've started to do the recipes, and literally it's some of the recipes only contain kind of 4 herbs and 4 spices, which are the 4 spices which are really, really good for you, May.
Mm.
So, you know, you're not just getting great vegetables, you're also getting spices that have a lot of health.
Yeah, I mean, we
benefits
mustn't
as well.
ignore the therapeutic value
Yeah.
of the spices themselves.
Yeah.
And again, if they've been cooked more gently, we're really going to benefit
Yeah,
from those
yeah.
values, those health values.
So I think
yeah.
we should take it to market, girls, and I think you should help me.
I think it's fantastic. It's a
No, it's
great,
great.
ticks all the boxes,
Thank you.
and it's incredibly delicious, which
Yeah.
at the end of the day is very important
Thank you.
too.
And that was
So-
so important for me because I am a great chef, I know that, but I'm not a nutritionist and I'm certainly not a doctor. So it's very important. I accept that, yes, I make great food, but for me, I really needed someone like you guys to say, yes, it does tick a lot of boxes, because I don't want to put something out there that I don't get the valuable opinion of someone like yourself. So I'm really happy because it has taken a good year to develop.
Well done.
Thank you
It's
so much.
fantastic.
Well done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.